With this presentation, I will be discussing leadership and professional development that I have learned in Week 3's assignment of High Quality Connections, or HQC. My name is Charles Hurd, and this is my presentation. A bit of foreword. I do apologize for any pauses or tripping over words I do. I had 2 abscess teeth pulled last week, and I'm still in pain from that, so I'm going to be pausing and probably stumbling over words due to that. I do apologize in advance. With the foreword said, let us begin with planning. With planning, these are the different bullet points that I've learned and have utilized. High quality connections are a major part of day-to-day life when handling many different aspects of it. With this mini experiment for class, I used my interaction with my friends and family as well as a wildlife law enforcement officer. The goal that could benefit from having high quality connections is to better connect myself and those around me. Early today, I started the experiment by talking to my wife and delegating tasks that need to get done for the day. While out, I saw a Mississippi Wildlife and Fisheries law enforcement officer, walked up to him and engaged in creating a high quality connection. And just talking to him and finding out more information about wildlife and fisheries, as this is my ultimate goal for my degree. I want to go into this. I want to be marine biology because I love the ocean and all, but I also love all wildlife, not just the oceanic. I want to work to preserve and protect all of it. Later on, we went to a few businesses that some friends owned, and we could conduct trade and sales with them as they bought things from us. Although I used the whole day and not just one person, I used the high quality connections to go about my day with energy and positivity. And with talking to other, excuse me, and with talking with the officer, I gained even more incentive and knowledge than before towards my dream job. And now that we have discussed planning, let us move on to execution. I approached the scenario by having decided to base my entire day around it and around the different people I would be interacting with that day. What happened was my wife and I were able to get a large list of things done that enabled us to be able to more enjoy the last part of the day. I made a connection and learned information in a positive way towards my future career goal. I worked together with friends to sell and trade items and buy from their business as well. With them, I have always had a high quality connection as they have let me know that they enjoy my honesty and integrity as well as counting me as their friend. I observed that those around me responded more openly and happily with me as I used 4 measurements of high quality connections to carry out my day. There were not too many prizes, excuse me, too many surprises, as I already figured that marine biology could be useful in wildlife and fisheries, but I did not realize that they hired marine biologists nor CDL drivers either, as I do have my CDL already, and this was a very pleasant surprise. Now we discuss execution. Let us go to reflection. I thought and felt both that my day was very positive and that I got my day more smoothly around. I got about my day more smoothly around than those around me, whether they were established friends and family or strangers who I wanted to connect with. I have learned that HQC is a very useful tool in life and can help make any interaction a positive experience. I plan to use every part of HQC in the future as it is very helpful in day-to-day life, but more than anything I am going to use task delegation and trusting as these will help with stresses of day-to-day life. I can apply it on the receiving end so that myself and the other party both come away having used HQC to the fullest on, and both having positive experiences. This compared to the appreciative inquiry was much easier to understand and implement as the charting of the 4D AI was much more confusing and harder to interpret versus this which seemed more simple and broken down. In closing, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my presentation, and may you all have a very blessed day. Thank you again.